So as we all know, Claude is by far the most powerful AI on the planet right now. And I don't say that lightly, but here is the uncomfortable truth. Most people, myself included, are using maybe 10% of what Claude can actually do. It's like using a Ferrari to drive it to a mailbox. We're writing emails or creating content or making presentations with a tool that can build entire software companies, run our entire businesses, and can act like a team of employees working for you 24/7. So here's the thing that I need you to understand. Claude isn't just one tool. It's an actual ecosystem made out of 3 completely different ways of working. And the real power comes from knowing when to use which one. First and foremost, we have Claude Chat, which is the thinker. This is the one that most people know and use. You go to Claude.ai or you open the desktop app and you have a simple conversation. You can ask it questions and Claude answers. You paste in a document and Claude analyzes it, or you can say something like, write me an email, and Claude can write it. And look, this is really powerful. It genuinely is. Claude Chat is still light years ahead of ChatGPT's chat, but there's a fundamental limitation that most people don't think about. Claude Chat is essentially like having a brain without hands. It can think brilliantly, it can write beautifully, but it can't actually do anything on your computer. Everything stays inside the chat window, and then you have to manually take whatever is produced and then go do something with it yourself. You're still the middleman. Next, we have Claude Cowork. Claude Cowork is the doer. This is newer and it's a game changer for people who aren't developers. Cowork lives inside the Claude desktop app, and the difference is that Claude Cowork can actually reach outside the conversation and interact with your real computer. Cowork is like having a Claude brain with hands. You point it at a folder on your computer and say, organize these files, or create me a report from all of these documents, or build me a spreadsheet from this data, and it actually goes and does it. Doesn't describe how to do it in steps like ChatGPT does. It actually does it. It reads your files, creates new ones, edits existing ones. It can connect to hundreds of external tools like Google Drive, Slack, Notion, Asana, Gmail, and it can take real actions across all of them. It can even control your screen, opening apps and clicking buttons like a human assistant sitting at your desk. And the best part is that there is no technical setup. You just open the app, switch to Claude Cowork mode, point it at a folder, and start talking. For most people doing knowledge work like documents and data and email and project management, Cowork alone is going to blow your mind. And lastly, we have Claude Code, which is the builder. And this is where things get genuinely wild. Claude Code is an autonomous agent that runs inside your terminal. A terminal is essentially a scary-looking text-based command window on your computer. It has full access to your file system, can run any program, can build and deploy entire websites and apps, and can spin up multiple AI agents that collaborate on tasks at the same time. Now I know what you might be thinking. Terminal? That sounds like developer stuff. That's not for me. Here's the thing that most people don't realize. You don't need to be a developer to use Claude Code. You don't even need to know how to code. You just need to know how to communicate clearly in English. That's it. Claude Code writes the code, you describe what you want, and the terminal is just where the conversation happens. The most powerful Claude users aren't the ones who've memorized every feature. They're the ones who know exactly which mode to reach for in any given moment. Chat is when you need to think, Cowork is when you need to do, and code is when you need to build. Developing the instinct of when to use which one is exactly what this entire course is going to give you. And here's an analogy that I love. You don't need to know how a car engine works to be an excellent driver. You just need to know how to steer, when to brake, and where you're going. That's what this course teaches you. The steering, the braking, and the navigation, not the actual engine itself. By the end of this course, Claude won't feel like a tool to you anymore. It's going to feel like having an entire team. A team that thinks with you in chat, works alongside you in Cowork, and builds entire products with you in code. A team that knows your entire business from end to end, talks to your tools, and runs for you even while you sleep. That, my friends, is the final destination.